Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Here's your fourth stimulus check update and daily news report. A large amount of lawmakers want President Biden to pass a fourth round of stimulus checks for Americans. However, the big question is, will all Americans receive a fourth stimulus payment? So in this video everybody, I'll be answering all of your questions surrounding a fourth stimulus check and of course, a $200 increase in your social security benefits. Just be sure to stay until the end of this video guys. And if you guys support a fourth round of stimulus payments, then let's get this video to 1,000 likes. Now everybody, millions of Americans received a $400 third stimulus check from the federal government, and all thanks to President Biden's $1.9 trillion American Rescue Plan. According to USA Today, if you received a third stimulus payment from the IRS, you can expect to get a letter from President Biden this spring. Now this one-page letter has already started arriving in the mailboxes of recipients. The IRS is the one that is mailing out these letters, but the letters are written on the White House stationery and includes Joe Biden's signature at the bottom. President Biden wrote in the letter, "When I took office, I promised the American people that help was on the way. The American Rescue Plan makes good on that promise." What do you think on this everybody? How do you think President Biden is doing so far? Do you believe that he's doing a good job or a bad job? The IRS said in a statement that the letter is required under the American Rescue Plan. I want to know your thoughts on this in the comments below. The IRS said in a statement that the letter is required under the American Rescue Plan. Biden also says, "This has been a long hard time for our nation, but I believe brighter days are ahead. Our economy is on the mend, and our children will be back in school. I truly believe there is nothing we can't do as a nation as long as we do it together." Stimulus checks have injected about $850 billion in financial support to millions of Americans over the past year. And now, the Economic Security Project is calling for more direct payments to help fuel the recovery. The Economic Security Project is advocating for additional direct payments, targeted at those who need help the most. The group is also calling for improvements to the system, to make it so that those payments reach eligible people automatically. It is possible that not all Americans will receive a fourth stimulus check once one is passed. However, multiple lawmakers in Congress do support providing $2,000 payments to all US citizens, followed by $1,000 recurring monthly payments for 1 year. House Representatives Rashida Tlaib of Michigan said the federal government's relief direct cash payments don't go far enough in the reintroducing legislation that will utilize a loophole to provide monthly recurring payments to everyone in the United States. According to CNBC, the gap between the approval of the first $1,200 and second $600 shows what can happen if people's financial needs are not addressed. During that time, up to 8 million people slipped into poverty, and this is ridiculous everybody. Lawmakers need to pass another stimulus payment soon. During a conference call, Tlaib says it's time to give people recurring direct payments. It's time to pass the ABC Act. Other countries have been able to provide much clearer, sustainable relief. So it's very important that we step up and push for something that is meaningful like this. Jay Powell also calls for the most recent federal relief legislation, the American Rescue Plan, as a very first important step and a crucial down payment on the stimulus funding that is needed to fully recover from the crisis. What are your thoughts on this everybody? Should all Americans receive a fourth stimulus payment? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. It was hard to build public support for a massive bill that goes beyond what he called traditional infrastructure needs. Manchin told CNN, "I think they should be separated. When you start putting so much into one bill, it makes it very, very difficult for the public to understand." He called the Republican proposal a good start for negotiations. What do you think about this everybody? How much did the federal government spend on Biden's infrastructure package? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Republican Senator Lindsey Graham told Fox that he met with Manchin last week to discuss the infrastructure bill, adding that while he opposed the cost of Biden's plan, he was optimistic Republicans and Democrats could work out a deal. Republicans do oppose the ambitious legislative agenda right now. However, things could change in the near future. They might increase your social security benefits by $200 a month and also pass a fourth round of stimulus payments of $2,000 per month. We never know everybody. Now for those of you that have not received your missing stimulus money, if you decide to file a tax filing extension, you only have more time to submit your return, not to pay any money you owe. Some of you could be eligible for a top-off payment if the tax return you submit this tax season shows that your income dropped since last year. However, the IRS has urged federal beneficiaries to file a return in order to make sure their eligible dependents are included. The government is also encouraging people who it does not have on record to file tax returns in order to get their stimulus checks. Thank you for watching everybody, and until next time, have a great day and stay safe. Thank you for watching everybody, and until next time, have a great day and stay safe.
You don't understand Republicans. What does it say about them if they oust Liz Cheney from leadership for telling the truth about the election?
Look, it seems as though the Republican Party is trying to identify what it stands for. And we're in the midst of a significant sort of mini revolution going on in the Republican Party. I've been a Democrat for a long time. We've gone through periods where we've had internal fights and disagreements. I don't ever remember any like this. And so, as one of you said, and I'm not embarrassed by identifying them, as one of you said on national television last night, we badly need a Republican Party. We need a two-party system. It's not healthy to have a one-party system. And I think the Republicans are further away from trying to figure out who they are and what they stand for than I thought they would be at this point.
Sir, Mitch McConnell said that he is 100% focused on stopping this administration. You've spoken about your relationship with him in the past. Do you still think you can work with him when he says things like that?
Look, he said that in the last administration, Rock, he was going to stop everything. And I was able to get a lot done. Again, look, everything I'm proposing that be done to generate economic growth, employment, and put us in a position where we can outcompete any other country in the world with research and development and moving ahead, I pay for it. We talk about how this is going to cost so much money. I'm not paying for it. The bottom line is this. My Republican friends had no problem voting to pass a tax proposal that expires in 2025 that cost $2 trillion. None of it paid for. Increased the deficit by $2 trillion. Gave the overwhelming percentage of those tax breaks to people who didn't need it. The top 1/10 of 1% didn't need it. And it was argued that what it would do is generate this great economic surge and growth. It would increase productivity. It would pay for itself. It would generate